Hi, this is Devins Financial Weekly Stock Analysis Newsletter. Today is May 7th, 2017. Our newsletter is for your informational purpose only. We're not responsible for gains and losses. Let's take a look at market trend and our strategy. U.S. stock market is in the uptrend. I'm currently continuing long the market with the 4 positions. Let's take a look at the market indices. German DAX index, uptrend, and almost, this is on a new high. NASDAQ, close to the new high, still in the uptrend. SP 500 is about to make new high. This is a very nice consolidation and Friday pushing up. Gold continue break down below 50-day moving average. Silver broke down, but it may find support around $15 right here, which is a previous low. Gold mining stock broke down, but Friday looks like it may try to rebound. We should see. Crude oil came down as well. Friday looks like it's trying to find rebound. And 42, this is a 42.43. That's a previous low. China, Asia market, the rebound here failed. It hit which is 10-day moving average resistance and came down. Looks like all the moving average resistance is coming down. So China Asia market is now in a downtrend. FXI, the China, this is a ADR, the ETF for the Chinese ADRs. And the big companies, Chinese big companies traded in Hong Kong, and then they offer American investors ADR. And FXI is an index. It's an index ETF for that ADRs. This is it's really hard to see. And obviously below 50-day moving average, that's not a good sign. However, it's still above 200-day moving average. So long-term trend is still going up, but the mid and short-term trend seems like a going down. SMH is the semiconductor, very nice uptrend. Now, social media network index ETF, very strong uptrend. Tech, this is a 3 times TECL, 3 times of technology index ETF. This is a very strong uptrend. The leveraged ETF in this uptrend market can make very decent money if you hold on to it. But as soon as market goes to correction, one has to sell leverage ETF because the leverage ETF goes down. Also multiplied. When the market go down, TECL will go down 3 times as much as the market. But for now, market is going up, so the TECL will go up 3 times every day. So that's a good deal. When you know the market trend and you try to invest in the market, buy the leverage ETF sometimes can be better than most of the stocks. So just know your trend. You have to know the trend. Now let's take a look at the stocks. Okay, in the buy range, Amazon, Apple still in the buy range. I'm adding 3 more stocks. UNDR, that's a chemical stock. They sell the herbicide, pesticide, all that kind of chemical stuff anyhow. And the company fundamental is strong and the technical chart is very good. DLPH, Delphi, that's a company make the self-driving car, and right now the AI is very hot. It's a very strong and rapidly growing area, so let's pay attention. DLPH also in the buy range. CGNX is a company in Boston. They are in the business of machine vision in manufacturing, basically robotics, in using robot in the manufacturing. And you have to have a machine vision, means the artificial intelligence will be involved, definitely, and recent few years, and there one breakthrough after another, And so this is a hot area anyhow. And Tesla came down after earning report, but it finds support on Friday. So I'm watching this closely, see if it can hold above $300. If it does, then Tesla's still in the uptrend. If it break again, then it's a bad sign. Now the leading stocks extended, and those are out of buy range. It's pretty much the same as last week, except a couple of them, AAOI, this one rebounded, so it's out of buy range now. So those stocks are still in the uptrend. Well, other stock, NVIDIA, I'm continue watching NVIDIA. It's consolidating now. There's no buy point. We just have to wait it patiently. NVIDIA is in the business of making semiconductor chips for the gaming, and in the last few years, their chips, the GPU chip, is used widely in AI, used on the server as well as used in self-driving cars. So this is a company definitely have a very strong fundamental in a hot area. It just now those big investors big investors believe Nvidia is overvalued, so they're selling that. So the stock is going through consolidation. So we just wait for it. Anyhow, let's take a look at those stocks. First of all, Apple. Apple broke out here from the $145.56. After earning report, Apple came down, but on the same day it closed up. That means the buyer is stronger than the seller. After the earning report, the buyer stepped in, pushed the stock up. Apple is in an all-time high right now, but still, barely within the buy range of this 5% above $145.56. That's a buy point. If it's 5% above this buy point, that's a buy range. Amazon came down a little bit, still within the breakout from here. CGNX, this is in a computer vision in the manufacturing. So this is a very hot stock and very nice uptrend. Most recently, it broke out from this little 1 month consolidation. So $86.98, that's a buy point. Right now, it's still within the buy range. When they break out that day, the volume is really high. That's big investors are buying it. And previously, every time it go up, volume is high, and the stock just continue to go up later on. So this stock is still buyable right now, but you pretty much have to act it quick because the buy point is $86.98. If it's 5% beyond that buy point, it becomes more risky to buy. Daffy Automotive, DLPH, this is in the self-driving car business. Breakout is right here, gap up, and nice volume as it gap up. And look at the most recently, whenever it go up, the volume is high. This stock is a buy. Tesla came down after earning report. That's a bad thing. However, on that day, it closed up, pushed up. So the buyer stepped in. And second day, which is Friday, also went up. We just have to watch. Tesla has to hold, actually, not 300. Tesla has to hold this low, $290. If it breaks this low, that's bad. So if it holds the Thursday low, which was the reaction after earning report, the stock will still have a chance to go up. So we just watch this stock. Now another new stock, UNVR, it's in a chemical. They sell chemical product, pesticide and herbicide and all that kind of stuff. Anyhow, the weekly chart looks nice in the uptrend, and stock came IPO 2 years ago, went through as soon as after IPO came down and find support came up. So it's been in the uptrend for 2 years, for 1.5 years. So it's pretty nice. Look at a daily chart. Rebounded on Friday, very nice volume. However, It's barely, not sure if it's still within the buy range. Anyhow, you can use this $30.92. That's a buy point. So especially next week, if the stock came down a little bit, that would be a better buy point. Stock is nice. Most recently, volume is high on the up days. So this is a good stock as well. So now take a look at take a quick look at the stock that's too extended. AAOI, we talked about this last week. Now rebounded from 50-day moving average. 20% rebound in one day. Look at this volume. It's very decent volume on the when the stock making the jump. Same thing previously when they gap up, nice volume. And stock did follow through, continue go up afterwards. So same here, continue go up. And here we're going through the correction. And you need to use stop order to trailing stop to protect this. So if you use 5% trailing stop, after you have a profit, usually I would tie up my trailing stop to 5%, sometimes 3%, and you should get out and take profit at this down leg. But now on Friday, it's another buy opportunity because Friday it break up from this little consolidation and $52.20. If we use $52.20, now it's still within the buy range here. But if you use rebound off 50-day moving average, then you're out of buy range. So it's up to you how you want to do. And the suggestion is if the stock is out of buy range, you still want to buy it, then you reduce the position size. So, and then in case the stock correct, you still get stopped out, but you don't lose too much money. So anyhow, this is a good stock. Adobe, very strong uptrend, no buy point, too extended, but still continue go up. Alibaba also too extended, continue go up. Facebook continue go up. However, it looks like Facebook may have a correction here. But if Facebook pull down close to 50-day moving average and rebound from that moving average, that will present another buy opportunity. We should wait. Google, same thing, too high, may correct. Look at the Google previously. It has a tendency to correct, pull to 50-day moving average and rebound from there. Then you'll have another buy point. Microsoft also too high, just too far away from 50-day moving average. Microsoft also have a tendency to pull back to 50-day moving average and rebound from there and then move up. So we just wait for it to pull back and then rebound from the 50-day moving average. Same with Applied Materials, the same kind of chart. The trend is keep going up, but the stock tend to pull back to 50-day moving average and then go up again afterwards. So we just wait. This is a micro technology semiconductor stock, and same thing, very similar to Applied Materials chart. So anyhow, those are the stocks. Viva, it's the same. Viva Systems and uptrend. This one is just keep going up. It doesn't even pull back to 50-day moving average. Very strong. Anyhow, and those are the stocks. And that will be all for this week. And see you next week.